Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? How y'all feeling this evening? I hope all is well. But when I tell y'all I got some stuff and it's not good about Tiffany Haddish, we are here again. And Tiffany, DJ stop the beat. Tiffany Haddish. When is enough gonna be enough? I don't mean to yell at you. And email me again. If you want to come on the show and we could talk about this, let's talk, Tiffany. Okay? You got my email. I didn't know it was you the first time. I didn't know, and I emailed you back, but you ain't replied. So let's get back to it. So Tiffany Haddish, she is out here and they are dragging her. When I say they are bringing up everything in the past she done, people want to know why now. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but y'all know, the situation with Johnathan Majors. He's a big black actor. He had a girlfriend. He was cheating on his girlfriend. His girlfriend reached for the phone and he put pause on her. And he is now losing everything, all endorsement deals. Now more people are coming out saying, you know what, Johnathan Majors have done this to me and me and me and me. So Tiffany took to her Twitter and she came out and she says this. She said, Johnathan Majors' accusers appear to be unhurt and out here clubbing in video taken just after the alleged, okay? And people do not like it. They feel like, Tiffany, you come off as insensitive. But can we stop this madness? Tiffany, you always insensitive. Look what you did to them kids. You took somebody else's kids and had them playing over there on John's lap. Had them kids rolling all up on the floor, spread ego wide in front of John. Come on now. She is just, it comes off, she's very insensitive to a lot of serious things. Even Marlon Wayans said he passed over her because she just do too much. And people love her and they like her, but god dang, Tiffany sometimes come off like she just don't have no heart. And sometimes I think maybe she's projecting. Maybe she's just saying like, hey, these victims out here, they just lying. Just like the victims on me, they lied on me. So maybe she's always going to be on the side of the non-victim. And she always going to shame the victim because of her situation. And she's real pissed off at her victims. Because she said it cost her whole career. At first, I thought she was playing. I didn't take her serious because she always joke, and you just never know if she's joking or not. But I believe that they canceled that behind, too. And I put the phone number up just in case you guys want to call in and weigh in on it. But, yeah, I'm looking in the comment section. It is a mess. Slow and delayed. Okay, who are you talking about? You talking about the chat that's slow and delayed? Or you talking about Tiffany Haddish? Slow and delayed. Make it bold and make it clear. Okay? So yeah, I have some videos that are going out and that was going out recently within a month. And all was coming up talking about Tiffany Haddish. So I wanted to replay for that. And other people just to weigh in about is Johnathan Majors. You guys know what's going on with him. And I know y'all don't like to talk about Johnathan Majors. Just to give you a little insight about Johnathan. He was a big, Hollywood dude. I've never seen any of his movies. I can't tell you nothing about him. I just know of him from social media and pictures and stuff. Anyway, ever since his girlfriend, which is white, went to the police and she showed them that neck of hers where Johnathan Majors took his big black hands and wrapped it around that white girl neck, and she had all those marks on her, and it happened in the back seat of a taxi, And afterwards, she said, oh, baby, Johnathan, I need that big black dick. She said, Johnathan, please don't give away that big black. She said, I apologize, Johnathan. It was my fault because I should have never reached for your cell phone. I should have never reached for your cell phone and none of this would have happened. She blamed herself in public. And Johnathan and his lawyers, I don't know what they was thinking, but they put out these text messages that the white girl sent him talking about she apologized and it was her fault that Johnathan had whooped her ass because she reached for the phone. So Johnathan representative, he thought it was a good idea to put these messages out. And then it was titled, see, she blames herself. See, it was her fault. See, Johnathan was innocent. But I don't know what they smoking on. I think they smoking on some fentanyl or some shit. Because it's like, come on now. Victim blames themselves all the time. Just because a victim blames themselves, it does not mean that victim was at fault for him grabbing her and choking her up. You know, he has to have self-discipline. So it's that whole dynamic. And then I be talking to my pro-black people, and they feel like, you know, it's so shame how they do these black men out here. You know, oh my God, you know, he did so much, and now they're just taking it all away from him. And I don't know, you know, I'm not pro-black, but I feel that, hey, you know, if he would have kept his hands to his damn self, he would not have been in this situation. But people are saying, well, you know, he done whooped on her ass before and she ain't never said nothing. It ain't never went this far. Well, maybe he did whoop on her ass before and she allowed it and she ain't say nothing. But this time she decided to say something because he was cheating on her and he was texting somebody about to go over there and smack some cheeks and leave her in that damn apartment alone. And she wasn't having it. She got tired of going out to the club with Johnathan. And then he not coming home with her. He going off with another Becky, you know. And just the thought of him giving that black dick away. She said, oh, no, give me that damn phone, nigga. Who you talking to? Who you texting? Because, you know, she going to go to war for the dick. And a lot of people do. You know, so many people take so much abuse for the dick. They get disrespected for the dick. I mean, they give these niggas their whole paycheck for the dick. I mean, they giving niggas shelters and cars for the dick. Okay? What the fuck? But, you know, each his own. I try not to judge. But homegirl, she was crazy about Johnathan. And then, I don't know what about this, but I heard it was a lie. You know, because I heard it from pro-black people. And, you know, some pro-black people in my circle, I just can't believe everything they tell me, right? They was like, child, I heard that white girl, she be lying. She's known to be hitting on herself and to make up false reports. I said, hold on, y'all. I said, where y'all get this information from? They couldn't give me the resources. So I said, no, that's some of that bullshit y'all made excuse. Because y'all want to take up for that black nigga. And I understand, you know, because you pro-black and everything. But, child, it is something else out here. Tiffany, when is she going to learn? Anyway, the phone lines are up, you know, and Megan Thee Stallion and Miss Glorilla, they are in the news too. And you won't believe what's going on with them. I'm going to look in the comment section. Hey, Rita. Hey, moderator. Shout out to my moderator. Shout out to everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all. They said Tiffany made about everything she's mad about everything these days, including her ex. She needs to go somewhere with Ritter. Riddle me this. Tiffany Haddish is with a new man, y'all. Yes. So clearly he not piping down that dick. You know? I don't know about y'all. When you got a new man and he piping that dick down, bitch, I don't give a damn what y'all say about me. Okay? I don't give a damn. Listen, I ain't in nobody's business. If I got a new man and the dick is good, baby, please. Girl, bye. I won't even pick up the damn phone when you call me, okay? I'm with my man, girl. I'll call you later. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna pick up the phone. You're just gonna get a voicemail. And my voicemail will say, girl, I'm with my man. What you want? Okay, leave a message. I'm out with my man. Girl, bye. But she got a new man, y'all. And a man hasn't been around long. So I guess he ain't piping down he ain't piping it down. Maybe, maybe he gay too. Shit, y'all say everybody gay. Maybe his ass gay too, and that's just for a cover up, Maybe he paying her to be the beard. Cause it seemed like when she was with Common, honey, she was bragging about Common. She couldn't stop talking about Common, and then she wanted to have some damn kids. Okay, what's going on with them kids, Tiffany? You don't want kids no more? Maybe if she pops some kids out, she'll be distracted and won't be on social media so much, just chirping. You would think she would have somebody around her or like a publicist or somebody to tell her what and what not to say. But I think you cannot tell Tiffany Haddish anything. She going to do what she want to do, and she a sneaky one too. She's very sneaky. And she's manipulative, so you can't trust her. Someone look in the comment section, they said nobody want her. Well, Ebony, you know what? Everybody wants somebody. Everybody, hey, want somebody. Oh, everybody. You don't believe every shit. What they say, it's somebody for everybody. Okay? Did y'all know it's somebody out there for you? Do y'all remember when they used to tell us these fantasies, these bullshit fantasies when I was younger? Everybody has a special person out there that's just for you. And they call it, what they call it? What do y'all call it when somebody out there for you, your mate, not your cellmate, your soulmate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everybody has a soulmate. Have you guys met your soulmate before? Comment, let me know. Press 1 if you have met your soulmate before. Press 5 if you have never been introduced to your soulmate and you're still looking for your soulmate. That's what they used to tell me when I was young, that everybody has a soulmate. It's somebody for everybody. I think that's some bullshit, y'all. Okay, I think I was lied to. A lot of times growing up, a lot of them sayings, I think it's lies. They lie to me, y'all, and I'm mad about it. I am. I'm so mad about the lies that I've been told when I was young and growing up. I'm so mad about it. Just a disappointment. Anyway, okay, Ebony says she's been with her man for 6 years. Congratulations. They said, wow, a soulmate. Y'all done forgot about the soulmates, huh? I said 5, but looking for your soulmates, okay? Ain't no damn I don't believe it's no soulmate either, shit, But anyway, let's go back here. Now, this is an old clip. Now, you guys will remember this clip by Tiffany Haddish. This is when Katt Williams, did I call that nigga Kate? This is when Katt Williams was talking about Tiffany Haddish, and he was trying to warn everybody about Miss Tiffany. He said that she came from nowhere, like she just dropped out the sky. And listen.
Hey YouTube, my name is Eve Louise. Please like, share.
Clearly I'm using somebody's video. That's Eve Louise. Shout out to you.
No,
for $1 million, tickets, and so that's what the offer was.
Wow.
So if people understand that it's not personal,
right?
Then they could just,
I didn't know that,
for free, take their ass to work and get their numbers up.
Yeah. Dude,
but Netflix don't call nobody. That's the joke. The joke is Netflix ain't giving me. First of all, Netflix ain't call you. Knock it off. Is Coca-Cola knocking on people's door to see what type of beverage they having today?
So they go buy those ticket sales. That's dope.
What else could they go buy?
Yeah. And I thought it was like popularity.
What comedian don't think everybody can't wait for their next special?
I'm gonna fast
who don't think they got something to say?
Till he talked to Tiffany about Tiffany.
And white people don't believe in ugly stars. They think you have to be somebody that women want to sleep with and men want to be. But because we black, they say, oh, you don't even deserve that. So you get Kevin Hart, Lil Rel, Gerard Carmichael, all in a row, Hannibal Buress, just dudes that no woman would talk to in Lenox Mall, let alone you making them movie stars. Why? Because you know ain't nobody gonna sleep with him. You only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip goofball?
Right.
Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. I'm the introduction.
Ticket sales. That's
All right, well, that's a clip. Whoever video I stole, they keep moving it around. Just play the damn clip. But like I said, I done stole somebody video and they doing the most. So anyway, you know, Katt Williams, he told y'all that you guys are putting so much energy on Tiffany and y'all don't even know who she is. And ain't that something? Look at here. Look at all the money they put into Tiffany, all the expectations they had on Tiffany Haddish, and she let y'all down. She really have let y'all down, and it seemed like she just want attention out of attention. Because the other day, she talked about Common's girlfriend, which is Jennifer Hudson. Do you guys remember that? Press 4 if you remember that. Girl, you didn't hear about it? Yes, honey. Tiffany Haddish, she upset, she jealous. I don't know what it is. But she went on TikTok talking about the earrings that Common was supposed to give her. You better check with Jennifer Hudson. You know, she probably had it. It's like, why would you want to throw Jennifer Hudson in your TikTok? You just looking for attention. She's trying to figure out a way to make people laugh, but she's not funny. That situation with Jennifer Hudson, it was not funny. It had a bad taste in its mouth. And you would think somebody with common sense at her big age would just stop and say, you know what? This don't sound right. They're going to take it as a diss. It's not going to be interpreted like I want it to, so I'm going to can it. Nah, she want to put the shit out there. And the same with this. What is going... Tiffany, don't she got a man? Her man not helping her? I don't get it. You know, I'm thinking when you got a man, you're supposed to be... Your man at least supposed to help you out, figure, you know, take you right to the right path. Your man's supposed to be a leader, you know? I don't know. What y'all think? Do you think your man's supposed to be a leader? Do your man supposed to guide you in the right direction? Okay? Comment, let us know. Press 1 if you feel like your man should be a leader and guide you in the right direction and support you in the right direction, influence you in the right direction. Or press 5 if you feel like, hell no. You know, maybe Tiffany want to be the boss in the relationship. Maybe Tiffany want to wear the damn pants, you know? And maybe she did with Common. Shit, I don't know much about Common because he don't put himself out there that much. It's just the rumors that people say about him, and you cannot believe rumors. I mean, people on social media, they say any and everything to go down viral, to get some damn attention. So, hey, I don't know, honey. Okay, so anyway, make sure y'all like and share, subscribe to this YouTube channel. So I'm going to go to the next little clip that I came across while looking at Tiffany Haddish.
It looks like we finally have confirmation as to why Tiffany Haddish and Common broke up. Because Common has...
Hold on. Then we just got finished talking about Tiffany Haddish, and look what I clicked on. Okay, did you guys know why Tiffany and Common broke up? Tiffany, call in and let us know. What's the real tea? I mean, Tiffany, if you want to go viral, that's what you should talk about. Talk about what really happened and why you don't want them kids no more, okay? But let's go.
Finally spilled the beans on what went down. And boy, oh boy, this has to be one of the most wildest breakup stories we've heard in a while. Wait, did Tiffany really try to trap him into marriage? So
Did y'all hear what this YouTuber is saying? Tiffany tried to trap Common into marriage. Do y'all believe that? Maybe she is the boss. Maybe she do wear the pants in her relationship. If you trying to trap a nigga into marrying you versus a man, you know, want that from you, you're trying to force him into marriage. I don't know. This is what this YouTuber is saying. I don't know, you guys. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it could be true? I don't know, child. Y'all can call in if y'all want.
I don't know about you guys, but Tiffany Haddish and Common were one couple that I did not see coming. I mean, sure, they both worked in Hollywood and they probably had some friends in common, but as a couple, they were just so random. However, they did make a great couple, and we really did think.
Let's fast forward this shower scene. What y'all got going on?
Now, y'all might not know this, but both Common and Tiffany had their fair share of bad relationships before they met. Tiffany got married to a man named Williams.
Okay, who is this man? See, I didn't know this. Did y'all know Tiffany was married before? Shut up, Tiff. I didn't look at Tiffany. She looks so beautiful. Girl, you look so beautiful back then. What happened, Tiffany? What happened, Tiffany? Okay. Okay, did y'all know Tiffany had an ex-husband? I didn't even know this.
In 2008, and although she claimed that he was the love of her life.
Oh, this was the love of her life? He looked like he can eat some fried chicken, don't he? Okay. Now, I wouldn't imagine she would go for him. I mean, because he don't look like no damn Common. You know, him and Common, maybe she don't got no type. You know, I don't know. But she said he was the love of her life. Yeah, too.
Life. The marriage didn't last very long, and she filed for divorce only 3 years later in 2000.
Okay, the marriage didn't last long. She filed for divorce. Ain't that sad? Yeah, I guess she's... Y'all talk about Common can't keep a woman. Maybe she can't keep a damn man. Anyway, I'm not going to watch this whole video. I just wanted to give you guys some tea. So back on Johnathan, you know, Majors, I want to know, what are your thoughts regards to this, and what are your thoughts regards to Tiffany? If you guys want to call in, let us know. Do you feel like the world is just being very harsh on Johnathan? Press 1 if you feel like, you know, everybody is just being too harsh on Johnathan. Press 5 if you feel like Johnathan is getting what he deserved if he indeed was hitting on those women. You know, comment, let us know what you guys think. It just seemed like people feel like, you know, he's been beating on them hoes all this time. Why come up now? Why speak up now? And maybe, you know, they say people don't want to feel alone. You know, when one person stands, they know that they cannot defeat a big person that's likable, that's a celebrity. People feel like they don't have a voice, so they don't want to speak up or say anything. So when other girls speak out, they let them know, hey, I'm not alone, and I don't want her to feel alone either. So I want to stand and, you know, with these victims to let them know, you know what, he did that to me. He hit me. And I do believe that once a man hits you, he's going to hit multiple women. It's just not going to be you. I'm sure if you look at his past, he probably hit multiple women. And I'm sure, you know, it could be a man, he ain't never hit no woman before in his life, but he just started now. Maybe he's listening to his friends telling him, yeah, you need to beat that hoe. Maybe he's watching movies that promote hitting women. Maybe he's looking at the video games, you know, or maybe he listened to Blueface, that rapper dude that be hitting on his hoe. You know what I mean? You just never know. So that is a lot to take in consideration. I'm looking in the comment section. They said 6, his pooch lips make me so uncomfortable. Okay, can you please leave his lips alone? Did you know that he was born with them damn lips? Yeah, and some people got bigger lips than that. You know, I don't know why do a person big lips bother you? You know, cause he pooch them out. That's how that's how his girl bye. Okay, I'm not thinking about you and your Johnathan lips. They said what's done in the dark is coming to the light. Did a Chris Brown? Yeah, Chris Brown, he be hitting on these hoes too. Okay, he really should. Okay, so I'm just looking in the comment section over here. So I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to see what they're saying over here at the Jasmine Brand. And shout out to the Jasmine Brand, because every time I'm on the radio or listen to the radio, I always hear the Jasmine Brand on Angela Yee. And I just love how Angela Yee like really took up the Jasmine Brand and just had her under her wing. You know, I love to see, you know, people showing each other love in the same field. I think it's great. I just hope they don't fall out, which I don't think they'll fall out because they come off as very mature. But you just never know with people. But people are saying this in regards to the tweet with Johnathan Majors and Tiffany, you know, because Tiffany made that tweet about Johnathan Majors. So right now I'm going to read what people are saying. What is going on? I got this mucus that's coming up in my throat. Shit, what the fuck's going on? Come on out. Come on out. Okay, now my flashlight, Okay, they said, laughing out loud, she said the same thing as the article implies. People need to chill. Go after the LA Times to them. All right? So people want to make a statement and say, hey, she just reposted and she just reworded what the LA Times said. But, you know, it's Tiffany. Tiffany done posted. So even if she did repost what somebody else said, pretty much she's pushing that message and she's okaying it, you know, because she's pushing it on her page. So she did pick a side, and people feel some type of way about her and them damn victims, because people feel that, and it shows that Tiffany seemed like she don't care about victims. Tiffany seemed like she is anti-victim, you know. So because she got some victims, and them victims, you know, exposed her, now she don't like victims. And now she's going to always side with the accuser because she's an accuser. So accusers got to stick together. You understand? That's what it's coming across, because she feels the same way that Johnathan feels. She says, hell, y'all don't understand. I relate with Johnathan. I've been blackballed, and y'all doing the same shit y'all did to me to Johnathan, another black entertainer in this industry, when y'all don't know all the tea. That's how she feels in her mind. She feels that, you know what, that is messed up. That girl ankle or neck was not broken. It was fine. She was dancing. She was janking and twerking. The next day after she alleged that Johnathan did what he did, and y'all just buying into it, and that's how she feels that y'all did her. So she is going to side with Johnathan because she can relate, because she's an accuser and she been blackballed, and she's watching him get blackballed, and she's watching herself all over again. So, of course, she feels a certain type of way, and I believe that's why she posted it. And I want to know, how do you guys feel about what I said? Do you feel that Tiffany relates with Johnathan as an accuser? Do you feel that Tiffany feels that she sees herself in Johnathan? You know, press 1 if you agree that, you know, she sees herself in Johnathan. She feels that, hey, this is happening all over again. This was just me a couple of months ago. Or press 5 if you feel like she just feel this way just because, and it has nothing to do with her. I think it's very personal to her. So I'm going to look in the comment section. They said, so Tiffany is an advocate. I think Tiffany is an advocate for accusers, and she feels like a lot of people are getting falsely accused, and she feels that, you know, y'all coming down on her and counseling her and ending her career and ending that man's livelihood over some stuff that has not been confirmed yet. She don't feel that it's right. I feel like she's going to try to be an advocate for that, but she cannot be an advocate for that, because anytime Tiffany speak out just for a little bit, she's going to get smashed, and she knows this, and she feels like she's in a box. You know, I feel like she feels like, hey, damn, I cannot breathe out here in these streets. I can't say anything But I do feel like she's going through it the wrong direction. I feel like she's still upset. She's still heated. She's still very emotional, triggered about what happened to her and how she got blackballed. And instead of going a different direction, she cannot get over that shit. Okay? So, of course, when she sees stuff like this, it boils her blood. And she figures, hey, LA Times feel the same way I feel. Other people feel the same way I feel. I'm going to put this out, and hopefully I can get people that can relate with me, and I can find my own tribe. But, child, they ain't going to let her have it. They not going to let her have it, honey. Anytime Tiffany come out, she's always going to get very criticized, especially when she is not taking... She's not, well, hell, if she stood up for the victims, they still gonna say something about her ass. Tiffany just can't say nothing, okay? Tiffany, I would just shut it on up, okay? But comment, let us know what you guys think. The phone lines are open, just in case if you guys want to call in and talk about this. And Tiffany, if you're out there listening, call in, child. Come on. So I'm looking in the comment section. They said Tiffany knew what she was getting into. Hollywood. But there are more than Tiffany, and John need to be canceled in that case. She blackballed herself, okay? She probably started off wrong, and that's why it ended wrong. Excuse your ad. Commercials. What the fuck? YouTube is tripping. Oh, don't worry about them ads, y'all. If you get an ad, just watch it through, child. You know, don't worry about that. You know, just watch it. It helps, okay? it be helping, okay? So I'm going to continue here, reading here, and seeing what else they're saying. They said, honestly, I think they cooking him for a reason. None of it adds up. He had to not be a part of something, turn down something. I just don't see all these people coming out. Plus, if Shorty out having fun and no injuries, shit just crazy. Okay, so I do hear these conspiracy theories, and I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I have trolled conspiracy theories in the past, but I don't believe in them, but I have trolled. So I'm not going to troll with this, but that's how some people feel. I feel like it's bullcrap. I feel like just because you have somebody that's honestly been a victim of somebody, it's not a false victim. I think by saying that, it makes it the victim are false and it's just made up victims to bring somebody down. I think these victims could possibly be very real. I don't have anything else to tell me that the victims is false, and until I see that, then I'm not going with it. You know, people just going based off, I guess, their feelings, you know, because that's what it seems like. They said, it's not your fight, Tiffany. Stay out of it. You've been having your own drama in woes, okay? How about she just reported what the LA Times said, shaking my head? Okay, well, let's talk about that. Do you guys feel like Tiffany should get the backlash that she's receiving now, considering people are saying she just reposted what the LA Times said? Like, she didn't even say this. She just reposted what the LA Times say. That's what I keep on saying when I'm reading these comments, and I want to know, how do you guys feel about that? Do y'all feel that, you know, the smoke for Tiffany today is unwanted because she just reposted? Press 10 or press 20 if you feel like, hell nah, she knew what she was doing, repost or not. She deserved the smoke today. Press 20. I want to know, how do you guys feel about that? So, you know, I didn't realize that until just going through here. So they are saying here, I'm looking in our comment section, they say, I just paid the $11.99 a month for no ads. It's worth it then. Damn, no ads are ridiculous. I'm sorry, child. I don't know, YouTube just tripping, and my ass is kind of strong. I said my ads, okay, not my ass. My ass is kind of strong. Because, you know, motherfuckers will try to take it and twist it, child. Okay, so you guys believe that even if she did repost this from the LA Times, that she deserved the smoke that she is getting. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to read a few more, then I'm going to go on to the next. It says she should keep her mouth shut and be happy she wasn't charged for that pedo video. She can stand up and support any person she chooses in spite of her own situation. Standing up for someone is top tier. F all y'all vibes. Folks really trying to destroy this man's whole career. Okay, so I do see that a lot, that people do not like. Especially, people that are black that's always looking up and supporting other black people, which is a beautiful thing. And they do not like that y'all are trying to cancel this black man's career. And from that situation, all the ads have been taken away. Movie deals has been dropped. His managers has dropped him. Nobody wants to have any dealings with him. And it all stems from the white woman filing a report saying that he put hands on him. And it could it could be a setup. I'm not saying it could not be a setup. I just don't believe in conspiracy theories. But could it have been a setup? It could have. His girlfriend, you would think, goddamn, your girlfriend gonna set you up? That's some movies type shit. That's some power type stuff. That's some goddamn Games of Thrones type shit, ain't it? Girl, ain't that some Games of Thrones? If your girlfriend set you up, girl, bye. Girl, bye. I don't know why y'all in these relationships. And Johnathan, if you cheating on your girlfriend, why be with her? Why do y'all sleep with the enemy? Ain't that a good conversation? Why do you sleep with the enemy? Why are you constantly with somebody that you got to cheat on? Why do you constantly be with somebody you got to set up? I don't get it, child. If I don't trust your ass, you out. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Listen, mama don't treat me. Listen, if I'm with Johnathan and I got an idea, if I'm smelling that he might cheat on me, or he gon' cheat on me, or he not that interested in me, do you know I'll break up with that nigga real quick? I do it all the time. I'm not gonna allow no nigga to break up with me unless he crazy. Now if it's a nigga and he hitting on walls and he yelling at me, then I want him to break up with me. Okay, I ain't gonna break up with him because I ain't trying to die. Okay, and I know when I'm with a nigga like that, I'm going to have to really find a way to make it where he don't want to be with me no more. And it's so difficult because no matter what you do, they still want to be with you. It's so damn stupid. I'm like, God damn, I did all the horrible things and this nigga still won't let up. So eventually I just had to move and change my number, child. Okay? Okay, true shit. And you know what? Never again. But baby, she stayed with Johnathan. Girl, when he was in the back of that taxi and you saw he was talking to another woman, why fight for it? Why? Where is y'all pride? Okay, do we need the LGBT to come up here with the pride flags? Where is the pride? Okay, have pride. Have some dignity in yourself. Don't be begging it. Let me get your phone and snatching phones. Just go. Okay, he already chose what he wanted to do by his actions. No matter what he says, no matter what he does afterwards, and if he does do some great things afterwards, just know he's only doing it to manipulate you even further. He's not going to be honest and truthful with you. He wants his cake and eat it too, and how do you value yourself? What is your worth? You have to discern that for yourself. And if you're going to stay with him after you realize that he's been cheating on you and creeping on you and you have it in your spirit, then just stop complaining about it. Just stop it. That's my, ideology. But, and you know what? if I was on the other side of the situation, they say, yeah, narcissist love run deeply, while move on and change a number. People getting tired of her, period, after the 2 girl trip movie. She got to be out of here. I'm reading comments in our comment section. It says, by getting away from a man like that, yes, she does. But if I was to flip it and go on Johnathan, and it's like, Johnathan, if you don't want to be with this Becky and you got another Becky 2.0 that you're more interested in, then Johnathan, why don't you just leave this Becky? Why didn't Johnathan leave this Becky? Was he afraid of her? Huh? Do you think Johnathan was afraid of this Becky? And Johnathan, if you were afraid of her, then why would you be cheating on her and texting another woman while she's in the back seat of your car? That don't make sense. And if you was afraid of her, Johnathan, why would you even hit on her in the first place? You know? I don't know. Do y'all think Johnathan was afraid of her and that's why he didn't leave? It don't make sense, because if he was afraid of her, I don't think he would ever hit on her. And do we have truth? Do y'all think that Johnathan actually hit on her? She said he did. I don't know what his statement is it on. She said that they have marks. The pro-black people tells me that she is the type of girl that mark up her own self, so they told me don't believe it. But I said, where is your proof? And it seems like they're just making shit up out their ass, okay? So I can't believe that either. So I want to ask you guys, do you guys really think that Johnathan Majors has hit that girl and he is an abuser and he hits multiple people? Press 1 if you feel like, yeah, I believe what the victims are saying about him. Press 5 if you feel like, no, you do not believe that Johnathan goes around hitting on women and putting hands where it does not belong. Okay, and Hollywood in these movies and these ads, they are sending a clear message letting you guys know they are not standing with men that hit on women. They are not standing with domestic violence. And what I gotta say about that, I love that they are so strict with it nowadays. In the past, it wouldn't have mattered. You know, people getting their ass whooped and they would still get celebrated. They would still get put on in movies and still get blown up. But they pretty much saying, if you out here whooping some asses, you gotta go. You gotta go. And I'm looking in the comment section, and most people in the comment section said he did it. They believe that, yes, he did do that to those women. And, you know, he may portray very nice, and he could be a very nice person. I mean, we all have seen it plenty of times before, especially if you saw the J-Lo movie enough, where you see men, they are so nice to you. They always say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can I hold the door for you, ma'am? They're such a gentleman. They're very articulate. They don't walk around like thugs. And you would never think that behind closed doors, they're going upside the head of their wife. You would never think that, you know? So maybe, possibly, he was one of those guys that, you know, he appear outside or just around regular people. That's not his relationship. Maybe it's just a relationship dysfunction. Because people can be a good person and people could be one person outside their relationship and another person inside the relationship. And I want to know, do you guys feel that, or have you guys experienced that or witnessed that? Do you feel that a man or woman, anybody, could be one way outside their relationship and another way inside their relationship? Press 10 if you believe that to be true in certain situations. Press 15 if you feel like, nah. Everybody, they're going to be the same in a relationship and out their relationship. You know? But just coming off, I don't know much about Johnathan, but just seeing a little clips. I can't even judge him because I don't know much. You know? But the little I did see, I wouldn't think in my first head that, oh my God, he hitting on women. Shit. I mean, but I don't look at people and be like, damn, I know he be hitting on motherfuckers. Okay. Now, some people, how they dress and what they say, just a little bit, I feel some eerie vibes, but Johnathan, So I think that Johnathan, he has a dysfunction when it comes to relationships. Clearly, a man that feel that he needs to hit on a person to control them, has an issue with people and ownership. I want to know, what do you guys think about men and people, even women, that get in these relationships and they feel that it is their right. It is their God-given right to hit on their partner when they say something, do something they don't approve of, when they just get upset. It's their right to push their partner. It's their right to belittle their partner. It's their right to hit their partner. And why are these partners taking the shit? Why y'all taking this? And I can't relate. I have seen it growing up. I have seen horrible situations growing up, but I have never been in a situation. I think I told y'all one situation I was in, but I was very immature and it was not as serious as this. My situation was very minimal when it versus something that Johnathan doing, and what majority people out here like really hitting on people and really physically harming them and leaving marks. I ain't never went no shit like that. Okay. And thank you, Jesus. I ain't never been in no shit like that. No. But comment, let us know. Don't looks fool you, Gigi. Don't let looks fool you. Okay, I can understand don't let looks fool you, but sometimes looks gonna fool you. Sometimes personality's gonna fool you. You just, hey, sometimes. They said the women are telling and out here writing books and doing documentaries. Okay, this is very serious. How old is Johnathan? Damn, is he that old where he has that long of a history of hitting on these women? They are saying, unfortunately, some people tolerate the beatings and humiliation for the bag. Well, that is true. And how do you guys feel about that? People... when I think of somebody that hit on women and that has a long history, it's Dr. Dre. But I guess Dr. Dre, he's not feeling the wrath because, okay, can y'all tell me this? Why isn't Dr. Dre getting canceled like Jonathan Majors? When you all know that Dr. Dre, he hits on his girls, right? We all know this. Press 12 if we all know Dr. Dre hits on black girls. But why y'all don't cancel? I mean, I'm not trying to compare and try to say, well, why y'all don't? Because that sounds ignorant as hell. I just thought about it. But I do wonder, you see one get canceled and other ones, they're untouched, But, it is what it is. I'm not trying to compare or not like that. And I'm assuming it's because Dr. Dre victims is really not fighting it. I would hate to say that because I'm ignorant and I just don't know. Hell, maybe Dr. Dre victims have fought it. Maybe Dr. Dre victims have went to the police. I'm just unaware, I would think if they did go to the police, they would get, or is the difference is they're black women and Johnathan that got white women? Is that the major difference, y'all? Comment, let us know. Press 25 if race is the major difference. Johnathan messed with white women. Dr. Dre messed with black women. Is that the big difference? Comment, let us know. It says, I'm looking in the comment section, acting is different from music. Oh, okay. So some people say it's the different genres. It's because Dr. Dre is in a hip hop industry, and the hip hop industry, they promote men hitting on these girls, and it's normalized in that community. But when it comes to the music industry, their standards are much higher. and they expect their men to do much better when it comes to domestic violence. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I get you. And I thank you for breaking it down. And I just want to know, do you guys like these conversations that we're having or I'm having with you guys? Press 29 if I'm doing a good job. Press 33 if I need to do better. Okay? So I'm looking in the comment section. They said nobody care about us black females. Well, I don't think that is true. I think that when it comes to black women, do they report? I think it's a stereotype that black women do not go to the police. I think it's a stereotype that black women do not believe in ratting out their men. They say in the black community, one of the worst things that a black woman can do to a black man is call the cops on him. So I think that a lot of black women do not want to throw their black men in jail and want to be the ones that caused it, because it seemed like if a black girl throw that man in jail, even though he was hitting on her, what does the black community say? You just want to throw a black man in jail. You know you wrong for that. Well, he was whooping on your ass all this other time and you ain't say nothing about it. And then if you in the hood and they know that you talk to the police, don't they still call you a rat? I mean, and then if you're dealing with a black man and he's a scammer or he a drug dealer, you're going to be messing up the gang activity and whoever his boss is to make weight. So they're going to be very upset with you. So, I mean, it's a lot of dynamics when it comes to that. So, hey, y'all got to speak on that. Y'all got to call and let us know. It says, Terry said, pray to Jesus. I'm calling the cops for show. Okay, well, that's good that you're calling the cops, because you say a majority of your sisters will call the cops when their man hits them. Okay, could you say that? From my experience, I cannot say that. Growing up, when I saw black men hitting on black women, the police were not called. When I seen it, the police were not called in my neighborhood. The police was not called when it was situations in the car. The police was not called when it was situations at the movie theaters. The police was not called when I seen situations outside the front of store. The police was just not called. It's this thing where let the hood handle it. Do not call the police. Do not get the police involved. And I think them white girls, they're like, shit, we calling down police. We was brought up, especially a black man. What do you think, black man? You think that you're that, or you can touch on me? Boy, bye. And do you think that we live in a world where these parents are teaching every child that they're equal to everybody else? Or do you think that we live in a society where people teach and they know in their society that, hey, if you're a skin color, you're better than the rest. If you're a certain gender, you're better than the rest, and so on for so forth. I think that we still live in a society where parents teach their kids that they are better than others. So when you have that dynamic and a person have broken your heart and you're supposed to be superior, better than, it's like, who does this nigga think he is? Okay? Who do you think you are? And I don't know. I have never been in that shoes before. I've never been there before. So I cannot tell you from experience. I'm just assuming, okay? But I would think, shit, I'd be like, who did this nigga think he is? He's hitting on me and he's going to cheat on me. And now he's thinking about leaving me? Oh, nigga, you're going to pay for this shit. This nigga got to pay. Oh, yeah, buddy. And maybe it's not like that at all. Maybe they don't see race. Race is not an issue. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just assuming, making assumptions, So Becky shaved her I say run. I smashed the like. Well, I thank you, Leo Queen. I appreciate every like I get because you know I need them damn likes. Okay, and okay, we got a phone call. So let's answer the phone call. Calling from 504. You are live on the air. 504. You are live on the air. Hello, 504. Hello? Hello, 504? Okay, we're going to let you go, 504. All right. So, yeah. Okay, tricked me. Okay, we don't got no phone call. Okay, so role play. What you want me to role play? What you want me to role play, boo? Tia. Okay, so I'm looking in the comment section. They said when we need to sympathize the importance of treating others with dignity and respect. Okay, Philip. We need to emphasize the importance of treating each other with dignity and respect. Well, I think that goes into these relationships. And Philip, you talk about pushing the agenda of respect and dignity in these relationships. But do you know what I find fascinating? That you guys out here in social media land, you guys have numerous relationship gurus. I mean, everybody is talking about relationship advices and they think they're the best and this is how a woman operates, this is how a man operates, but y'all still not getting it right. I'm not understanding. These gurus talk so simple. Well, if your man do this and if a girl be in this place, but they're still not getting it right. And nobody really is talking about having respect for one another. Stop putting hands on one another. I don't even think they cover domestic violence in relationships and dating. Because let's just be honest, too. Domestic violence goes on when dating, when you're not even with a person, but you're just dating him and it goes on. But people really don't often talk about those situations. We know that the R word happens when people are just dating and just meeting. I mean, it's so much goes on, but it just seems like, I don't know, because I don't listen to the dating gurus, people, because it's just recycle of the same stuff every single day. And it's like, I don't get it. Okay? These people that talk so much shit, they not even in a relationship. They not even successful in a relationship. But it is what it is. I guess it's entertainment for some. But I'm going to look in the comment section. They say, yeah, only in a perfect world. It's supposed to be, taken back and forth. They said, stop cussing each other out. I mean, you telling somebody, stop cussing each other out in relationships. I don't know. Do you really think that's going to happen? And it's interesting because you would think the generation have been raised to not cuss, you know? I know not to cuss. I know I do cuss. I don't, to be honest with you guys, I never cuss. Like outside of entertainment, I hardly ever cuss. Like, I really don't be cussing. I don't be having time to cuss. I just don't. I don't know. But if I'm like, cussing is funny. Cussing sometimes can be in a form of entertainment. And I think that's why so many comedians, when you look at HBO, Monique, all these Dave Chappelle's, they cuss a lot. Martin Lawrence, they cuss a lot. And to me, it's like cussing is funny. But when it comes to cussing somebody out or having a communication and we're trying to understand each other, I don't think that cussing is needed. You don't need to cuss at someone to get your point across, you know? But people often do it because they don't know how to communicate without the cussing. And maybe it comes from parenting. Maybe they're used to their parents cussing them out, because I do believe that one of your first relationships is with your parents. Would you agree? One of the first relationships in life is with your parents. And if you brought up in a household where your parents cuss you out and cuss at you daily to communicate and to say they love you and to get things across, then sometimes you can pick up those traits, and most people don't see anything wrong with it, you know? So a lot of people are numb to all that. And it's just different cycles of life. Cause can I tell y'all something? I was just watching this TV show, right? And girl, I done forgot about the nuns. Did y'all forget about the nuns? I done forgot about the damn nuns. Okay, press 12 if you know that nuns still exist. Press 15 if you forgot that nuns exist. And I was reading about I didn't read about the nuns, but I was watching this TV show and the nuns was talking from their perspective. And they said they decided to live life for Jesus. And the girl was like, so how do you just live like amongst, I guess, the church or whatever? Isn't it hard? And the nun says, no, it's not hard for us to be a nun, because this is what we love to do. We love to serve Jesus. I don't know if they said Jesus, God, I don't know what denomination it was. But I said, ain't that interesting? I forgot all about the nuns exist. And it's really a choice. I said, well, damn, all these people that is addicted to social media, they don't have to be addicted to social media. Hell, the nuns are not. The nuns don't even know who Halle Berry is. The nuns don't know who these celebrities are, because some religions and some communities, they don't even have televisions, they don't have radio, they do not conform to the norms of society. Being a part of the norms of society is definitely a choice. And sometimes it comes across that people don't realize they have choice and they have power to unplug. But often they don't want to unplug. They just want to control. Okay? They want to control everything. So I know that was kind of random. Okay? But I don't know what triggered me to say that. But I just said it. Philip says, if you're calling, then do it with clarity and love. Where they at? Look them up. Look them up. Shit, I don't know where no nuns at, but I know they still out here and they still exist. Love the experience. All right, so let's continue on. I want to let you guys know what else was out here. So I think I took a good bit of time with Johnathan and Tiffany Haddish. So I wanted to talk a little bit about DaBaby and Megan Thee Stallion. A lot of videos of Megan Thee Stallion came out today. Megan Thee Stallion talked about Cardi B today. She talked about Beyonce today, and now DaBaby talked about her and Tory Lanez. So check out what DaBaby had to say about Megan Thee Stallion.
I ain't got all yet.
What's up? Well, come on.
Can I ask, would you do a new album with Meg Thee Stallion?
Would I do a new album with Megan Thee Stallion?
Or a new track? You would?
Absolutely, Meg. Yeah, man. I'll do a new song with you.
Have you guys spoken? Are you cool?
Nah, yeah, absolutely. Cooler than a fan, baby.
Have you spoken to Tory at all?
To Tory? Nah, it's hard to speak to him. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys think you'll ever be cool again?
Who?
You and Tory?
Mark, what's up? You got my what you call him? Pay attention, man. Huh?
Do you guys think that you
Cooler than a fan, baby. I'm cool with everybody, man.
Yeah?
Spread love, baby. Spread joy, baby. Okay, you have a good one. New music into the month.
What?
Yeah.
I ain't got all.
Okay, so DaBaby, to me, he just seems so disingenuous. He just seems not real, so fake and phony. And I think he just wanted to plug in his album coming up. Now, DaBaby, this is my thing too. Do you guys remember when DaBaby told everybody that was his last year doing rap music, that he wanted to retire from rap music, that he didn't want to be a part of the industry anymore? Press 3 if you guys recall that. Press 8 if you don't recall that. I recall that. That was during the time where I guess he was getting backlash for saying some shit he shouldn't have said. And he was like, well, I don't even care about this industry no more. This is going to be my last year anyway. Nigga is a liar. Okay? He's just damn a liar. He's a damn liar. He's a liar. Now, in this clip, he talks about he would love to do a collab with Megan Thee Stallion. And I don't understand that, and I guess he want to do a song with Meg and Tory Lanez, both on forgiveness, and he wants to be with both parties. And I don't know. I think sometimes you do have to choose a side, and I want to know, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that in this situation you should choose a side and stick with it? Or do you believe that, hey, let's just take both sides, okay? Press 1 if you are a person, you want to pick a side and stick with it. Press 3 if you feel like, hey, take both sides, whatever benefits you. And I guess you can be that way, you know. You can be like, hey, you know, I don't care who did wrong, what wrong to who. I don't care if Megan lied on Tory. I don't care if Tory really shot Meg. I just want to work with anybody. You know, that's a person that don't have any standards. That's a person that don't have any morals, don't have any guidelines. They just do any and everything. And he is not taking a stance, you know. And they are saying that people in hip-hop, in the hip-hop industry, when it comes to the moral compass, it is bare minimum. It is very low, okay? And it definitely shows. Now, Mr. Bear said business is business, but not so quite, because that type of business can bite you in the behind as well. If he started to link up with a person that was known as a pedo, that's not good business, because he's going to, you know, disattract other businesses. You know, so I don't know. I think you gotta business to business. Nah. You know, I don't know. That's just put money as up as everything. But you know, each his own. Each his own. They are saying he did his father and a brother, and he's not going anywhere. Okay. Yeah. So, you know, I think that people on Tory Lanez's camp, they feel like, DaBaby, you a traitor. How could, and I'm talking from a Tory Lanez fan. I'm not a Tory Lanez fan. I'm just talking from a perspective. So follow me. I believe they will feel, how could you participate on a song with Megan Thee Stallion knowing that she lied? I think they feel that she still lied about it. You know, she trying to destroy that man. And I think from Megan Thee Stallion camp, they probably feel like, first of all, you threw her under the bus. You know that she had a warrant out for that nigga arrest, or she had some situation where she told the police that he cannot be coming towards her a certain amount of feet. And DaBaby purposely invited Tory Lanez on the stage with him, knowing that Megan Thee Stallion would be there. And it's like, how could you do that when it's going on a serious case? Like, she really thought that was you were her friend. Like, you betrayed her in the worst way about something so public, about something that they're going to court for. Like, how dare you? Who the hell do you think you are to do something like that? And you think you're just going to get back in the bed with her and start working with her? Hell no. Nigga, are you on dope? Like, are you on that fentanyl? Nigga, are you smoking on some shit? You know what I'm saying? He's just selfish. He ain't gonna never change. And I hope Megan Thee Stallion would never work with his ass, leave his ass in the dust where he belongs. He don't love nobody but himself. He ain't looking out for nobody but himself. And if he can burn you again, Meg, trust me, he would do it all for the money. Cause like Mr. Bear say, business is business. So those type of people that feel like business is business, they would never have any loyalty to anybody. They would never have no morals or no standards, because somebody can pay their ass always. They can get paid out their panties. They can get paid to take you out of here. They can get paid to betray you, and they'll look you in your face and say, business is business, ho. Hell no. So, Gigi, you got your own language under the bus. Again, business is being an after feelings. Well, I'm human. I'm gonna fuck with my feelings. So, I don't have that motto, you know. So what else do you guys think about this? Do you guys think Megan Thee Stallion should do a song with him? Meg, no. You can't find any other artists out there. Gigi, are you smoking? Let me tell you, I don't smoke. I've never tried smoking. It's nobody business, but I will let you know, I've never tried any drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I've never tried alcohol. I never did any of that, okay? So no, I don't participate in 420. You know, I have association people that does, and I have family that smoke that marijuana, but I have never was curious to partake in that type of activity. So no, sorry. Okay, it says, I'm so over Meg. Well, you know, it is what it is. I can't help that you're over her. I'm sure she over you too. You know, so I'm sure the feelings are mutual, sweetheart. You know, so they said, no, Tory Lanez got me rolling. Oh, did I say Tory Lanez? Shit, you know I be talking. Tory Lanez, y'all know who the hell I'm talking about, okay? But they said DaBaby, his song's not even doing well. You know, they said he's not on the charts no more. He's struggling, you know. And I'm like, nigga, I thought you wasn't even into music like that. They said GIGI passed a double to the right. Happy 420, happy 420. Why are you saying her name like that? Why you got a problem with how I say her name? Okay, we're not going to make this personal now, okay? We're going to keep it to the gossip. I love you too, boo. We're going to keep it to the gossip. Terry Joe is smoking right now. Okay. Meg, not even that cute. Okay, Armani Green. You keep... I'm not going to go there with you, Armani Green. Clearly, you don't like her. Okay, just leave it at that. GIGI Smoker with Dim, your wonderful personality. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So let's keep on moving here and talking about, okay, I ain't going to talk about smoke. Okay, I ain't trying to offend nobody. Okay, so I will read the comments and see what they're saying out here in this comment section about this. So let me pull this down so I can see. And right now I am at the neighborhood talk, and it states here, they are saying, who is he? Although I love their music together, he picked his side, and he did. And I think you should stay there once you pick a side. Well, nah, I don't know. But in your case, nigga, nah. She was going to trial. She got shot at, you know? Everybody humiliated her, and you would think you could have been the only black man that really could have been a friend to her, but you didn't. You decide to go with the ops and laugh with her too and talk about her behind her back and try to humiliate her. Oh my God, I remember the time everybody was like, aha. Yeah, you thought DaBaby was your friend, ha ho. You know, he turned his back on you too. Oh my God, why is everybody turning their back on Meg Thee Stallion? Oh my God. Well, hell, didn't everybody turn their back on Jesus too? Like, bye. Get out of here with that. So anyway, they said, you want to collab because you're doing bad right now, and that is true. If DaBaby was doing good, and if it was up and it's stuck, he wouldn't even be thinking about no damn Megan Thee Stallion. It said trying to use her to revive his dead career. Boy, bye. Okay, go ahead and get your CDLs, my brother. It's over for you. Basically, just get in truck driving business at all-time low. After how he did that woman, karma is something nasty, okay? And it surely is, because he's definitely got his karma. Nobody's talking about him. He ain't on the top of nothing. He's not on the radio. He is nowhere. They're always younger and better artists that's coming out, popping and busting. Like, just have a seat, nigga. Okay, go somewhere. Go somewhere with your mean ass. Okay, they said Mr. Council would do a new album with Carly Red if he had to at this point. Buy wig next. Oh, I like that shit. Buy wig. Okay, they are saying he's looking for a moment. He's been performing in empty halls since last year. At this point, he would work with Yellowbone what he want. Okay. So yes, honey, they are going off on his ass, and it's definitely wanted. So I'm loving it. All right, so let's continue on and see what else we got out here in these streets. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Gossip Girl XOXO. Okay, so let's continue on here. Now this is a clip from Megan Thee Stallion. I guess she did something with Elle magazine. So I wanted to show this with you guys to get your takes on this. This is, she's talking about Beyonce. She had to clean up her track.
Gonna do it, but she did it, and my mom was blown. I called my granny. Me and my manager was in my living room going crazy. Beyonce was like, could you please make your verse like a little bit cleaner? And I went in my living room and I recorded it right then. Like, Beyonce had to tell me twice. I sent that verse right back.
And you know what? I just love the light that she has. She just seems so full of life. I love her smile. I like how she changed her hair up. She got a different style about herself. She has some maturity about herself. I'm glad she can talk right. And it's so not distracting. Anyway, I love it, Meg. I'm so proud of you, boo. And she's talking about the time where she got the phone call from Beyonce, and Beyonce was like, you need to clean the voice up. And she did it right there in her living room. And what a time, Megan Thee Stallion. You know, you are definitely blessed. So many people want to sit in your seat, but they can't, and they haven't, but you have. You have been chosen. So I would just say, go ahead, Meg, keep the smile bright, and just whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. I don't want to see you out here on a social media going back and forth with people either, Meg. Can we please stop that? You know, when people talk shit about you, let them talk. Let them throw their best hand, and you just keep on moving forward, okay? Because your purpose and where you're going in life is so much more important than what the next hoe got to say. Let them say. In social media, they talk about everybody. You in good company, sweetie. Okay, so let's continue on. So I forgot, where's that other clip about that Cardi? Now she do got, it's on that damn Jason Lee. Okay, so let's talk about this, that Miss Gorilla girl. But hold on. I gotta go to Jason Lee page. I'm sorry, I mean Hollywood Unlocked. And I gotta read the comment section too, cause I'm not looking at the comment section. I can't see it right now. I'm going to Hollywood Unlock, okay? Cause I know I said who would have that clip about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion? Cause nobody played it except for one blog, and that was Homeboy. Okay, so I can pop it back up here now. So. I knew it was out here, so I'm going to look in the comment section and see what you guys have to say. And they said she's a real one. GIGI talking about someone talking right. Yeah, I'm talking about somebody's talking right. Okay, I know I can be kind of crazy with my talking, and I know I can get it right too. Okay, boo? Okay, I can say, ciao, bye. Okay, they said let them talk because they keep your name alive. Well, I wouldn't say that. I just say that once you go back and forth with haters, you give them more energy, and that's what you don't want to. You don't want to validate them by going back and forth. Like I said, they always going to talk about you. Most people, they've been talking about you since you were born, you know? So you just have to have a little bit more thick skin, and you have to have tunnel vision. You have to have discipline, and you have to be focused and know you got a purpose in life, and your purpose is not to go back and forth with any naysayers or haters. That is not your purpose. You know, Meg, you didn't come in a game to go back and forth with haters. You came out here to do something. So don't be so distracted by people. You got to be stronger than that. Okay, so let's continue on, and this is what we're going to talk about right here. This is Megan Thee Stallion open up talking about Cardi B and how she first met her.
Billboard charts in nearly 20 years with WAP. First of all, meeting Cardi is my favorite memory about working on WAP. She's so sweet, she's so nice, and like, surprisingly, she was shy at first, but then once she warm up to you, she definitely get lit and get crazy. You get to see like the person, you know, that you love on the internet. But she was shy, and I was like, oh, nice to meet you. To debut at #1 was amazing. 2 women getting on a song, coming together, doing the damn thing. It's always great, but it made me feel really good. I was proud. I was proud to debut at #1 with her. She's amazing.
Oh, that is so cute, you know? She talks about how she was proud of debut #1 with Cardi B, and how Cardi B was so kind of shy meeting her. And, you know, they made history together. They will always share that bond doing that WAP song. And I think what's so fascinating about, like, artists and, you know, celebrities collabing together, like, they definitely have made a splash in history. WAP will forever go down in history. I mean, the news talked about WAP. WAP was political at one point in time. Like, WAP was talked about for months and months and months and months and months and months. They stayed talking about that damn WAP. Okay, so it's good that these two could have came together and made that happen. I'm proud of y'all too. Okay, so I will see what they're saying in the comment section over here at Unlock Hollywood. And this is what they're responding to. It says, I love this for them. People were starting to start beef between them, but they look past that. Well, that's good, and that's the name of the game. People want to see people beef all the time, 24/7. People really think that Love and Hip Hop, they take that type of storyline, because Love and Hip Hop reality shows is all about drama. Who's gonna beef with who's gonna start drama with who. So people want that to happen in celebrities. It's juicy for them. They want to feel like their favorite artist is more superior and better than the next, and let's have some wars. They want battle rap, but it's battle rap out there, so I don't understand why battle rap is not that popular. Just go get you a battle rapper, shit. But they have to be strong enough to see past the bullshit. They are saying we need another collab. It was her line about WAP being the first female rap duo to go #1, as if Doja and Nicki wasn't the first in 20 years. Okay. They both so beautiful. I need another collab. I love their connection. Okay. And I'm glad to see we have some good comments about these two. Well, I love their connection too. Hope they connect some more. Okay. So, yeah. So, back to Miss Glorilla. I don't know if you guys know about it, but they are saying Glorilla is being sued. You know that big song Tomorrow? It's another group out here, and they are saying that, hey, Glorilla has stole their mix, so they are suing Glorilla. Now, people are saying that same sound. They're saying everybody from that type of sound, like Memphis, is common. So, people always want to sue somebody, and it's black suing black. You would think they'd be happy for another black artist, but they're not. So we will see how this will go. I'm looking in the comment section. It says, good to chase your dreams, but you never step on other people to get up in life. That is true, but people do it all so often, And sometimes America and the world, they pushes you to step on other people because the world is very competitive. Everything we do, we compete. We were groomed to compete. Everything is a damn competition. So when society pushes you to compete and to be better, to be the best, sometimes people do have the mentality of stepping on others to get ahead. And a lot of people will do it in a heartbeat and won't think twice about it. So you have to live in a realistic world to know that, you know what? People would do it. My brother would do it. And this is not nothing new. Like I said, I like watching history pieces. So I'm watching a history piece, and I'm watching a cousin killed another cousin because he wanted to be leader. So you have this cousin, and he's like the leader of the pack, right, of the tribe, and they going to war. So the cousin tell somebody in the pack that's like don't have any type of war. He is a weakling, but he got a mouth. He's smart. He's intelligent. And he told this man, yeah, my cousin is trying to kill you. And so the man is like, damn, the man said, well, I should think about killing your cousin first. So the cousin was like, well, if you kill my cousin first, don't worry. After you kill him, I will protect you. Just make sure it's done before a certain date. So yes, he killed the cousin, right? The cousin was with this woman. He killed them in a room. And then he tried to make it seem like the woman killed him, right? So now people are going crazy because the leader is dead. And one person was like, oh my God, it was a setup. I want to know who killed him. So the cousin, he's going to be the leader. He's like, well, you're just going to have to accept the fate. The hooker girl possibly killed the man, and they like, nah, the hooker girl wouldn't do that. That don't make sense. And then another guy that's like the second leader, he was like, well, maybe you did it. You the first person that discovered it. Maybe your ass did it. So it just goes to show, even in family dynamics, going back into history, going back into the Middle Ages, Dark Ages, 1900s, it always been family members, brothers, sisters, mamas, taking out their own to get power. So you will always have that dynamic of people going to step on you to get ahead. So that's just the reality of it. So you got to pick your battles wisely. Similar to Hamlet. Yeah, I didn't read Hamlet, but I'm sure, but we have all read tales, even in biblical time, where brothers and family members will take you out of here to get the throne. So we still see that today. It's just that I guess people really don't read up on history. So when people see it in the news, they're like, oh my God, we never had this before. But you always had it. The world is full of death. Like everybody, think about all the bodies that has been born on this earth is dead, and they all died on this earth. This earth is full of life and death. Okay. So a lot of deaths has been by relatives, has been by friends, has been by betrayal, and it will continue to go on and on and on. You just have to be watchful and, I guess hope you don't go out like that. Hope you don't go out being betrayed by someone you care about or you love or you underestimate. So anyway, there says there's nothing new under the sun. You're right about that, fella. But unfortunately, if you don't know your history, everything will seem new to you. They said, girl, you don't know me, huh? It says, I hope Glorilla leave her hometown. Oh, Memphis, possibly, They said, yep, Joseph's brother stole his birthright, food poison in all kinds of ways. Of course. But I love watching movies that's historical, that, a look back on the Middle Ages and back in the day, way back in the day, when guns were not around. Could you imagine? It was a time in the world where they didn't know anything about a gun. Okay? Sometimes things just blows my mind. Like, to be in a time where a gun never existed, it was never even thought of. To be in a time where cars were not even invented. To be in a time when cars were not even thought of. All they did was ride on horses and had swords. Like, whoa, I don't know. I just find that shit so fascinating. That is so fascinating, and it's so amazing at the same time. And to think, like, right here, what we're doing right now, it will be history. And we will be a blast from the damn past. And people in the future will look back at us, be like, damn, y'all didn't know nothing about whatever, because clearly whatever's going to happen in the future, we cannot foresee it because that's a different world. And we're not in that world, and we will not be in that world, unfortunately. But they will look back at our world and compare their world with our world, just like we compare our world with the worlds of the past. And I just find it fascinating. So, and I wish I had this interest when I was in high school. I wish I could have had so much clarity where I can just focus and just really learn and absorb. But it was so much shit going on, in high school. I could not even focus about nothing, okay? But now I can. Gigi will love forever on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Sam Cook. I appreciate that. Steve Minaj says, also, when you think about the time before we were able to fly, Definitely. Like, how were they able to travel? I guess they could not travel. So, your location, you pretty much didn't go out of your hood or you didn't go out of your neighborhood, I would assume, if there were not flights. And you know what else, Minaj? I think about this. So many people are not afforded or they don't have the privilege to travel. I have some people, and I know you have some people out here where they have never been out their neighborhood. Do anybody know anybody that have never been out their city? Press 1. Press 5 if everybody you know they've been out their city. I know people that have never been out their city. They don't know what it's like to be outside their neighborhood. And it's like, in one part you be like, oh my God, it's so much you need to discover. It's so much out here that the world has to offer. And it seems like it's so unfair that, people, they don't have the privilege or the desire to venture out or to learn or to want to see different things or to be able to appreciate certain things that we just take for granted. I know when I was growing up as a child, I was fascinated with the sky. I was a kid, I would lay on a lawn and I would just lift up in the sky and I would stare at the sky and look at the clouds for hours and hours and hours. And me and my friends be on our back looking up at the sky, talking about, just making shapes out with the clouds and be like, ooh, don't that cloud look like it got a face? And, just the simple thing that we really appreciated, just I guess shit around. At that time, I really appreciate the skies and the clouds. I really appreciate thunderstorms. I used to love a thunderstorm day, a rainy day. I enjoyed it. The reason why I enjoyed a rainy day because every time it would rain, it was like tradition. My family would bring out the Campbell soup. Okay, and we would always have like candle soup, and we'd sit on the porch and look at the rain come down. Do that sound country to you guys? That people would enjoy the rain, and I guess some people take rain for granted. They're like, okay, I don't give a damn about the rain, but I used to really appreciate the rain. It was a time where I knew me and my family, we would sit on the porch, we were going to eat some damn soup, and we were going to enjoy the rain. And I know it may sound so, like, I don't know, it may sound weird to people, but I really enjoy stuff like that. So it says, I'm in my 20s, I was on probation. However, I always travel in my dreams. I value the freedom to travel. I'm about to go travel. Go ahead, don't ever pay with the Queen Cardi. Okay, so yeah, that is all what I have to talk about today in the gossip. GIGI hallucinating. I'm just thinking back. I ain't smoking, but I'm just thinking back. I enjoyed those. The little, sometimes it can mean so much, to certain people. We all have different things that means different things to one another. Certain things can symbolize and mean the world to me, and it has no value or meaning to you. We always don't value the same things, and that's okay. I think that sometimes we live in a world where we all want to force each other to value the same thing. Well, I value that. Why you don't value that? Or why you value that? That's dumb. That's stupid. Why do you have to insult something that I value just because you don't value that? Like, why do you feel that you have to insult it? I can't. I don't care for people like that. But anyway, I know I didn't talk a lot. Yes, girl, the little things and their memories. Yes, GG, I'm just playing. Well, I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive. Favorite childhood pastimes? Yes. And did you guys ever used to go gold digging? I used to love going gold digging. I used to really think that I would find gold in my backyard. Me and my friends, we would be digging, trying to find a discovery. We would come off like these different rocks. We like, is that a bone? Who went gold digging? Okay, press for if you ever went gold digging, okay? Yes, I used to always love to go dig, okay? So this is absolute trash. I love a man with the pretty big lips. Okay, you're talking about Johnathan. All right, well, I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on another upload. DJ, get me on out of here. Start from the top. We out.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.